Listen, no warm-up, no easing into it. If porn owns your mind, reality won't respect you. Not people, not opportunities, not women, not life. Respect doesn't show up for men who live in fantasy. It shows up for men who are present, grounded, disciplined, and dangerous in the quiet way. Porn trains the opposite of that. This isn't about shame. Shame is weak. This is about cause and effect. Porn is not just images on a screen. It's a system that conditions your brain to chase stimulation without effort, intimacy without risk, dominance without responsibility. And every time you consume it, you teach yourself a rule. I get reward without building anything. That rule leaks into everything. When porn owns your mind, your attention fractures. You struggle to stay locked on a task. You bounce. You drift. You procrastinate. You need constant hits to feel alive. Reality feels slow. People feel boring. Work feels heavy. That's not because reality sucks. It's because your reward system is fried. Men with fried reward systems don't command respect. They chase it. They want to hand it to them. Respect doesn't work like that. Respect follows presence. Presence requires focus. Focus requires restraint. Porn trains restraint out of you. Here's the part most men don't want to hear. Porn makes you easy to read. Your eyes linger. Your reactions are quick. Your tone softens when stimulation shows up. That makes you predictable. Predictable men get played. Every time, women sense it fast. Not because they're evil, because humans read weakness instinctively. When a man's gaze gives him away, when his posture shifts, when he gets eager too quick, the dynamic tilts. Tests appear. Distance, teasing, delays, withholding. And if porn owns your mind, those tests hook you hard. The first trap is fantasy projection. Porn trains you to project stories onto bodies. You start doing that in real life. You imagine connection before behavior proves it. You imagine depth before consistency exists. You fall for the idea, not the person. That makes you manipulable. Another trap is desensitization. Porn escalates. What worked last month doesn't hit this month. Your brain demands novelty. That carries over. You get bored easy. You want more. You push boundaries early. You rush intimacy. Rushing kills respect. Always has. Then comes the attention drain. You spend mental energy replaying images, scrolling, seeking the next hit. That energy is stolen from your mission, from your body, from your craft. Men who leak energy don't build momentum. Momentum is what commands respect in the real world. Porn also trains passivity. You watch. You don't act. You consume. You don't create. Over time, that bleeds into how you move. You hesitate. You overthink. You wait for signals instead of setting direction. Leaders don't wait for permission. Porn trains waiting. Now let's talk manipulation straight up. When porn owns your mind, sexual cues control you. A look, a pause, a message, a tease. You light up. You lean forward. You reveal interest early. Interest early is leverage lost early. Once that happens, games become easy. She can pull back and watch you fill the gap. She can keep things sexual, but unclear. She can drip attention and you'll supply effort. Not because she's plotting, because the dynamic allows it. Another move is the ego farm. Flirtation without substance. Sexual talk without action. It keeps you stimulated but stalled. Stalled men invest more. They talk more. They explain more. Explanation is weakness. Silence is power. Porn also wrecks your tolerance for frustration. Real relationships require patience, communication, boundaries. Porn gives instant gratification. So when reality doesn't deliver instantly, you feel irritation. You become reactive. Reactivity kills authority. Here's the harsh math. A man who can't sit with frustration can't hold frame. A man who can't hold frame can't lead. A man who can't lead won't be respected. Wolf men don't kill desire. They discipline it. They don't let screens teach them how to feel. They train their nervous system to handle tension. Tension sharpens. Avoidance dulls. Another trap porn sets is comparison poison. You compare yourself to fantasy, to edited bodies, to stage dominance. That creates insecurity or arrogance, both fake. Insecurity makes you seek validation. Arrogance makes you sloppy. Both get punished in reality. The counter starts brutal and simple. Cut the source. Not reduce. Remove. You don't negotiate with a thing that steals your focus. You starve it. You block it. You change environments. You don't rely on willpower alone. You build walls. Then you replace. You don't just subtract. You fill the gap with effort, training, work, cold exposure, long walks, hard tasks. You teach your brain a new rule. Reward follows effort. That rebuilds disciplined AS. Discipline rebuilds. Your eyes change. Your reaction slow. You stop lighting up at every stimulus. That alone shifts how people treat you. Calm men disrupt games. When a woman tests you with sexual energy, you don't bite. You stay steady. You don't escalate without clarity. You don't invest without respect. You don't chase stimulation. You set pace. Another tactic manipulators use is guilt framing. If you don't engage sexually, you're labeled cold or afraid. That's bait. Strong men don't explain restraint. They let results speak. Silence is a weapon here. Silence after bait kills the game. People who play games need reactions. Don't feed them. Porn also trains isolation. You get used to being alone with stimulation. That weakens social muscle. Wolf men stay social, grounded, present. They don't hide behind screens. Structure is your ally. Fixed wake times. Training schedules. Limited phone time. No screens late. Idle time is where porn creeps back in. Fill your days with effort. Another rule: no pleasure after weakness. Pleasure comes after progress. That reprograms your reward system. Now your brain associates satisfaction with achievement. Over weeks, clarity returns. You start wanting real things again. Respect, alignment, purpose. Your standards rise. Your tolerance for bullshit drops. When games appear, you see them early. You don't argue. You disengage. Walking away clean is the ultimate counter. This isn't about becoming numb. It's about becoming solid, unshakable, grounded. Men like that don't need to demand respect. Reality gives it. Porn owning your mind is a tax you pay daily. Stop paying it. Take control back. Discipline is not a vibe. It's a practice enforced when no one's watching. If this hit hard, good. That means there's something to cut. Cut it now. Build something stronger in its place. If this sharpened your thinking, like this video, so it reaches men who need to hear it. Share it with someone stuck in fantasy. Subscribe to Primal Honor if you're done being owned by screens and ready to earn respect in the real world. Stay disciplined. Stay grounded. Stay dangerous.